standings. So they're currently just ahead of them on a 6/100ths% game win percentage, or 6,000, I mean, but just enough to be ahead. But I think if they win this game, they'll have a really solid lock on the second seed going into playoffs, and they'll definitely have a big run on Spicy Pasta for the top seed.
They sure will, as the teams Spicy Pasta, Canicola, I Am Ryan, and Safety Dave, and Axels and Allies, Sauce Possum, Evil Twin for the win, and a Ramen Noodle hop into the first game of ORSA Boost Cup, match day 7, second last match day, and here we go. It's going to be an interesting matchup to see if Axels and Allies can possibly rival the top-seeded Spicy Pasta as the goal comes out 1-0.
Yeah, it's definitely not the start Axels and Allies wanted. It's a whiff on the wall and then another questionable clear, I guess you could say. Ball sort of rolled right to the middle of their goal, not traveling very fast. I Am Ryan, good job, good awareness capitalizing on that, and he just smashes it home. And 8 seconds into the game, 1-0 lead for Spicy Pasta. Definitely not what Axels and Allies wanted, and then they're going to need to turn this around, I think, for sure.
Yeah, it definitely isn't, as a demo comes out into Sauce Possum, but that ball's just going to get turned around. Safety Dave's actually following up and has popped into the center, but it's going to get cleared out of the net just in time. Evil Twin looks to take it off the wall and just taps it over Ramen Noodle. Bit of miscommunication there. They're both there, but Carney can't quite get it onto the net to challenge Sauce Possum. A challenge beaten there from Sauce Possum, and then it taps straight to I Am Ryan. Ramen Noodle has to make a save, and Carney beats Ramen Noodle. Got to beat Evil Twin as well, but doesn't quite. Decisive save there, saving them from going 2-0 down early in this match.
Yeah, and it's very big, I think, for sure. They really need to get their defense together, because this Spicy Pasta team has shown that they can just put on offensive pressure relentlessly. And it's awesome. Gonna come away with a goal. Was about to make a point that he more or less perfectly covered. It's just there's these quick little, get a clear on defense, just run down the field, and they find the ball and the goal relatively open. And just those quick little plays like that, after surviving what was basically just Spicy Pasta offense for the first minute, suddenly it's an even game. And that's the exact type of goal that they're going to need to look for more of, I think. Because I don't believe that this Axels and Allies squad is offensively dominant enough to be able to just maintain extreme pressure against Spicy Pasta and just keep the ball on their end of the field. So they're going to need to look for a lot of those fast break goals and a lot of similar situations to the goal you just saw, if they're going to want to come away with a win in this game and this series.
Yeah, definitely. The defensive counterattacks are going to be how they want to play. That's a great save from Sauce Possum going back. And Ramen Noodle's actually just stopped that one in the air, and Sauce Possum has to go up and grab it, which he does perfectly. Evil Twin's going to try and get rid of it, but it's going to get blocked by I Am Ryan. Bad defense now. Just lucky to not go in for Spicy Pasta, but Axels and Allies are holding on. It's still in the center, though, and no one's really contesting that ball. Evil Twin gets faked by I Am Ryan, and Ryan's going to try and follow it up, but can't quite himself. Sauce Possum's going to try and follow, but Safety Dave's going to tap it back down. He's going to put it into the center one more, but Evil Twin blocks that. He's got no boost, but he's going to try and beat I Am Ryan. Sauce Possum goes for the demo, clearing his line. It's gone straight into the center for Ramen Noodle. 2-1 for Axels and Allies.
Yeah, I don't know if it was shown very well on stream, but definitely highlight that play is Canicola, controller disconnect or something, was completely AFK in the corner on the Axels and Allies side. So that was very literally a 2v3 for Axels and Allies, but yeah, I mean, kudos to them for capitalizing. Came away with the goal, even if it's a bit of I don't know, taking advantage of a non-standard situation, one could say, but that goal is definitely huge.
Onto the backboard. Oh, yeah, definitely huge. I actually did not notice that at all. I thought Canny was just at a boost and trying to get back. But Safety Dave's going to put it into the center. Ramen Noodle, the only defender, and he does so. Carney goes upward and taps it back onto the backboard. It pops back down, but Sauce Possum's going to get rid of it. Safety Dave's going to knock it over into the center. Ramen Noodle there is there, actually, to put it in off to the side, put it into the center, off the roof, but it comes down for Carney, and Sauce Possum's going to try and knock it past, but he can't quite do so. Ryan's there, and Evil Twin's going to try and knock that from behind, but not quite. Carney puts it on, and Llama's just going, ooh. Carney goes back down and taps it just across. There's a few laughs coming out. I don't know what to do. Carney's back in the center again. It comes down for Sauce Possum to knock it wide. Here we go. Sauce Possum blocking that ball. Carney's going to come over and try and knock it out. Gee, it's a really back and forth game at the moment, and Axles and Allies actually have the advantage 2-1. How do you think Spicy Pasta can come back from this?
Yeah, they're going to need to look for a lot more of what they had in the first minute or so of this game, where it was more or less just constant offensive pressure, peppering shots on the Axles and Allies net. That was very nearly a crazy angle from Ken. He couldn't quite get it done. But this is the kind of offensive pressure they need. They just need to keep the ball there, make good challenges at midfield, and just maintain that pressure. And then I think that Axles and Allies will eventually crumble under that pressure. If Spicy Pasta can keep it up. But Axles and Allies have been doing a good job of just getting big clears, controlling the pressure in front of their net, and capitalizing. And they're playing very safe with the lead. Only 30 seconds to go, which is very smart for them.
Yeah, but that ball's just dropped right there for Axles and Allies, and Sauce Possum's actually going to knock it all the way back. Is a Ramen Noodle who's going to try and get this canny, and he does back down. I am Ryan, the only defender, but he is going to tap it away. Evil Twin getting blocked by Safety Dave, and there's 10 seconds left. Axles and Allies just have to keep this offensive pressure on, and they look like they're going to do so. Sauce Possum's going to knock it all the way back down, and I am Ryan has to try and dribble it out of his own half. Sauce Possum's going to block it, and it taps the ground. First game goes to Axles and Allies.
Yeah, and that's absolutely massive for them. Huge win coming out. Keep their season alive. I covered briefly that if they lose even one game, I believe, in this series, that they will be statistically eliminated. And definitely if they lose this series, they're out. So, yeah, very huge win for them. 2-1 is close, but honestly, I think the game was fairly dominant from Axles and Allies. They were not too much ahead in shots, but they definitely seemed like they were controlling their offense a lot, and after the first minute or so, they found their form and sort of just, took control of the game.
Yeah, definitely. Their defense was a little bit sketchy at times, but when they got it together and brought that, they absolutely dominated the passes, setting up nice Evil Twin doing that work for Axles and Allies with both of the assists. But we will be heading into match 2, and let's see if Axles and Allies can sweep Spicy Pasta, the current leaders of Boost Cup.
That'd be absolutely massive for them. First win on the season is huge, even if it's coming, one match day from the finish. They really need it to get the win, and they need to hope for some, I guess, poor luck for their opponents on the other side of the field. But well, just remarking on the last game that the Spicy Pasta goal came after 10 seconds, and they really did threaten. But they will be threatening the goal right here. Oh!
Hi.
Another quick goal coming out from Spicy Pasta here. I am Ryan just finds the ball at midfield, much like in the last game. This time there are a couple more defenders back for Axles and Allies, but I am Ryan with a good strong shot, just powers it right through the defenders, and yeah, like you mentioned, early lead is all Spicy Pasta had in the last one. This one took them nearly twice as long as the last one, 15 seconds instead of, I believe, 8. So they're half the team they were last game, but so it's big for them, and Axles and Allies are going to need to look for a big repeat of what they got from the last game. If because they need this series.
It's
off the post.
Puts it straight there for Safety Dave.
Yeah, that was just good positioning by Ryan there. He found himself in the corner waiting for the clear. It went off the back wall, and it was a bit of a double commit, I think, from the Axles and Allies defenders. And the ball comes to his car, and he just puts it on net. Unfortunately for him, it went off the post, but very good play by his teammate, Safety Dave. Found himself in the middle of the field, just waiting for that rebound, and it came, and that's a big second goal here.
Yeah, it sure is. But There's still 4 minutes for the
no.
Axles and Allies to come back as Carney
what a
just gets the
save.
save from Ramen Noodle. And Safety Day is going to knock it up, and Sauce Blossom going to put it in the center again. I Am Ryan and Carney both up for that one, but the ball's going to head all the way back down the other side, leaving Sauce Blossom to try and clear it away from Safety Day. Doesn't quite get there. Ramen Noodle's going to knock it all the way up to the other side, and they're going to pop it over the defense. Over again, a flick over the top, but Carney's there to clear it. Evil Twin's going to put it onto the backboard. It's there for Sauce Blossom, but he's not going to quite get it onto the goal. That was a close offensive opportunity for Axel and Allies, but it's still on as the ball's going into the side. Ball can't quite get cleared though. Safety Dave's going to try and knock it past, and he does so. Sauce Blossom's going to knock it there. No one's really there to follow it up. Ramen Noodle's there, and Safety Dave's going to knock it to the side. Still there for them, but oh no, that ball just popped straight in the center for Spicy Pasta to capitalize. It's just off the goal. Wow, that was some close offensive opportunities from both sides there. Just hoping maybe Axles and Allies can pull a goal back to make it just one goal. Hopefully, I would like to see them win, to be honest. I'd love to see a underdog's victory, but the Ramen Noodle knocks it down to Carney, and Carney's going to knock it, but Sauce Blossom gets it into the center. Ramen Noodle's going to knock it over, but Safety Dave catches it, puts it almost past Evil Twin. It pops down there, and I Am Ryan can't quite get there. Carney's actually going to knock it. He's going to get it past both of the Axles and Allies defenders. Ramen Noodle, right there. He puts it past them all, actually. Goes straight for the corner. He's got no boost. He's going to pick up the 100 boost and tap it into the center. He's going to follow it off the roof and taps it all the way across the goal. Close offensive opportunities, but they don't seem to be putting any real passes into the center like they were last game. How are they going to fix that?
Yeah, I mean, that might just come down to rotation. I understand that there's probably some nerves, 2 minutes left in this game. I'm not sure if they've done the math, but they're very aware that it's not going well for them this season, to say the least. They probably really want this game, but they just need to, relax, continue playing their game. Don't let the fact that they're down get to their heads. They just play their own game. I think that they can, go back to their old rotations and get the game in the bag. Very nearly from Ramen Noodle. That would have been fantastic.
That was very close. Could have even beaten Safety Dave if he just had that tiny bit extra boost, but Safety Dave going to knock it to the other corner. It's still in the Axel and Allies end of the field with a minute 30 left. They're really going to need a goal to put some pressure on Spicy Pasta. Evil Twin's going to try and knock it out, and Iron Ryan's just going to boost steal that side. It comes down. He's got the boost to save it, though. And it's going to pop. He's going to try and get there himself, and he does so. He taps it onto the side, and it's there. Sauce wasn't going to try and get rid of it, but Carney just pops it straight up. Comes down for Evil Twin, and it knocks over there. Iron Ryan's going to pop it in, and Sauce Possum's going to knock it up. Safety Dave's going to try and get there, and he does so. Iron Ryan's knocking it back to the side, and Evil Twin is there. Carney up for the save, though. Ramen Noodle pops it past. It's there for Evil Twin.
What a clear.
Past Safety Dave. It goes all the way back down the other side of the field. He's there for Iron Ryan, who tries to put it on, but not quite over there. Sauce Possum is going to take it off the wall. He's going to pop it down, and Carney gets a block. Ramen Noodle, 30 seconds left, and Carney pops it into the side. Who's following it? No one is. He's going to try and catch it on the ground, but Evil Twin gets the block. Dave onto the corner, it pops into the center. Sauce Possum with the save. Safety Dave into the center this time, and Ramen Noodle's up for it, but so is Sauce Possum, who's going to get the clear. 10 seconds left, and it looks like the game's gone to Spicy Pasta.
Oh, I don't know if Ryan needed to touch that one. That might have been going in, but yeah, unfortunately, it's 3 seconds to go in this one. It's too much for Axles and Allies to overcome. Canny's going to get one for the road in this one. Just rub it right in Axles and Allies' faces there. Find himself in the middle of the field. That was just some good pressure from Spicy Pasta to just, keep peppering the goal. Eventually, they catch the defenders out of position, and Kenny positioned well to find himself in the middle of the field and come away with the goal. Didn't really mean much other than the stats, and maybe it's a bit of a moral victory. But, yeah, that game looked... I don't necessarily know if the scoreline told the whole story of that game, because I think it was a lot closer than 3-0 in terms of pressure. Axles and Allies was doing a really good job of pushing up, maintaining offensive pressure like we didn't really see them do too much in the first game. And that kind of, I think, Spicy Pasta was not totally prepared for. They did end up coming away with 5 saves, which is slightly confusing because Axles and Allies only had 4 shots, but regardless, their defense was there, but that sort of thing is what Axles and Allies need to keep up if they want to come away with a win in the next one.
Well, I mean, it is a trend for Spicy Pasta to drop the first game and come back to win the best of 3-2-1. Looks like it might happen again if that scoreline repeats itself in the third match. But yeah, I'd agree. Axles and Allies didn't deserve a scoreline like that, but the way that they were shooting and having offensive pressure really didn't seem like they were, didn't feel like the same in that match compared to the first match. But we'll have to see if they can improve on that to maybe come away with the set, take it 2-1 in this best of 3 first game of ORSA Boost Cup match day 7. Safety Dave is going to take it, actually. That's a nice little touch, just not quite onto goal. Ramen Noodle off with a counter-attack, up in the air. No one's in the net, but Safety Dave gets up. Sauce Blossom almost redirected that one in, but not quite. I Am Ryan's going to try and do the same, but it's just too far away. Evil Twin is going to knock it to the side, and Carney's there, but he can't quite follow it up. I Am Ryan's just popped it up, and Safety Dave going to try and redirect it.
Fake!
But no, Ryan's going to get there instead.
Yeah, I don't know if that was entirely intentional, but Safety Dave definitely faked out the Axles and Allies squad there. He went up, he didn't really have an angle on the ball, and I Am Ryan, followed up his own touch after popping it up in the air. He quickly turned around and got himself on the ball, and he got a ton of power on it, and the Axles and Allies defenders were really not expecting it. I think they were expecting something from Safety Dave, but yeah, Ryan finds the back of the net, and again, like the other games, it's a big early goal from the Spicy Pasta side, and that's been really crippling Axles and Allies so far.
Yeah, and they're definitely keeping their offensive pressure up really early in this game when they've just absolutely battered the goal. They've already had 3 shots in less than a minute. That was a close little one there, but it is going to pop out. It's still in the Axles and Allies end of the field, and that's actually going to get cleared out there. Just Safety Dave to beat at the back. And it's going to pop over for Evil Twin to try and knock it over Ryan, but Ryan actually misses it. It pops straight into the center. Ramen Noodle is going to take that one off and try and actually fake out Carney. Ryan's there, but he knocks it back for Safety Dave, who doesn't quite get any power on it, but Sauce Blossom gets a demo on Safety Dave here. It's an easy time for, Axles and Allies who double commit, try and clear that ball. Safety Dave is back though, and he's going to put a great center in, but not quite past Sauce Possum. Carney's actually going to put that one high, and Ramen Noodle's going to get up to it. Sauce Possum's there to clear it out, but it goes straight to Carney, who knocks it off to the wall. Ramen Noodle there to follow and reads Carney, pops down into the center for him again, and he knocks it. Doesn't quite get the power, but Sauce Blossom can't quite get there. I Am Ryan going to get rid of it, but Evil Twin is going to follow. 3 minutes left.
Oh, what a save.
The ball is just popping around in the Spicy Pasta end of the field, but it's back in the Axles and Allies. See if Spicy Pasta can keep up their offensive pressure like they have in the past. Ball pops into the center, and it's right there. Got to get rid of that ball, and Ramen Noodle does the bicycle.
Yeah, and that's a bit of some clutch Axles and Allies defense, but we really haven't seen the same offense that they put on at all in Game 2 and in the second half of Game 1. At this point, they're looking more like the offensive style that got them their first goal. Just the fast break offense was very nearly a goal. It goes just off the inside post from I Am Ryan. There's some fast break offense, but Safety Dave is able to recover in time. But yeah, that's definitely what Axles and Allies are going to need to look for going forward in this game. They're only down by 1. They've been doing a solid job on defense. They just need to find some offense. And so far, it's been looking like fast break goals are going to be what they need because their passing and offensive rotation is just not what it could be, I think.
Yeah, well, that ball's actually just popped really awkwardly.
Oh, the demo.
And demo Safety Dave. That's one less in the defense for Sauce Blossom to beat, but Carney is still there. Ramen Noodle's going to knock it up and just misses the roof. He taps it really softly down, but really almost a great goal. Evil Twin! Nice up for the double touch. 1-1, 1 minute 30 remaining.
Yeah, that was a really good job by Ramen Noodle, I believe, from the ceiling. Just totally threw off the defenders. We saw, it looked like all 3 of them committing for the save on the air dribble, and it just couldn't quite happen. And then Evil Twin found himself in the middle of the field with the ball. He did good to put it off the backboard because that even further, threw off the defenders, disrupted their play after they were already out of position. Then suddenly they had to get up for the aerial off the backboard, and it was just all a mess for them. And Evil Twin did a really good job to pick that out, put it off the backboard, and then nail the shot. And very nearly from Safety Dave off the corner of the inside post.
Yeah. Goal is actually a little bit more like a 12 character style of play where they absolutely batter the opponent's goal, see if they can hopefully pop one in the back of the net, and that is what they did. But there's 50 seconds left, and it's a tied game. It could go either way, and Carney, a good save to deny Axels and Allies from getting one up on them. Safety Dave is going to try and get a clear out, but Evil Twin's going to deny that. Sauce Possum knocks it onto the side. And
it's in!
There. Ramen Noodle has put the Axels and Allies one ahead with 30 seconds remaining.
Yeah, and that's really the offense. Both of these goals this game are the offense that Axels and Allies was missing for much of the previous game and the beginning of this one. They're just finding each other in the midfield. These passing plays, these assisted goals like we saw in game one, just relentless pressure to throw the defenders off again, and then just another player rotated in onto the midfield, finds the ball with not too much defense in the way, and then buries it in the back of the net. And now we're 15 seconds away from Axels and Allies getting their first victory of the season.
Spicy Pasta are really going to need a goal if they want to place.
Oh, one more chance.
Down. I am right.
Oh, it's still up.
Still up in the air. He's going to try and center it, but Ramen Noodles knocks it all the way back.
Axels and Allies.
No way to get there. And Axels and Allies win their first set of ORSA Boost Cup 2-1 against the leaders, Spicy Pasta.
Yeah, that's a huge upset for them. Axels and Allies doing their very best to stay in it with this season after going down 0-9. Finally get their first win of the season, so they will not be a repeat of our Season 2 Lightning. But, yeah, very big win for them. Now it's really going to come down to what Xbox Master Race is doing in their games. Because I believe that Xbox Master Race needs to lose out on the season, and Axels and Allies need to win out for them to have any chance. But yeah, that was a good finish from Axels and Allies. They found their form again, kind of absent for a game and a half there in the middle of the set, but they come away. They denied the Spicy Pasta reverse sweep TM, and yeah, huge win for them. Big congratulations. I believe that we owe them their first interview of the season.
We sure do.
All right, let's hop down and do that.
Oh, look at that. We have not had the pleasure of having you guys.
Yeah, I forgot this channel existed, to be honest.
Yeah, well, better get used to it, because here we come.
Oh yeah, fresh off the big dub, and the whole team is coming to party.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Well, I gotta ask you guys: have you guys done the math on your season yet?
No.
Or do you fully believe that you were eliminated going into this game?
Oh, I had no idea. I didn't really care. I was just trying to make a huge play.
Oh, huge play you did pull off. I do believe that you guys are still in this season technically, and that's a huge win over the top team. So I mean, I gotta ask you guys.
Top team? Are you fucking kidding me?
Yeah, wait. How are the last guys not the top team? The last guys were way better than those guys. Yeah, I don't buy that.
Wow, they're really the top team. All right, guys, we're horrible. We're fucking.
Yeah.
Like, what are we
gotta-
doing? What are we fucking
Yeah,
doing?
we gotta.
By the way,
No,
I'm still playing like complete butthole. Like, I have not done shit for the squad. Like,
The reason that the last guys aren't the top team is because Boob had them.
Got it. There you go. Sorry,
Explode.
Boop. I don't even know you.
You know enough to laugh.
You guys really pulled off some great offensive pressure in the last game compared to the fast-breaking style of the first game. What made you guys make the change?
I don't know, man. Yeah, I feel like it's a really detailed question that I have no answer to.
This is real shit.
You guys just went for it, and whatever happened, and it just so happened to work.
Yeah.
Well, you